Arjun Iseni. And he weighs in at 178.2 pounds, 178.2. We'll have our fighters face off in just a moment. Once again, this opens up our attraction tomorrow night. 7 p.m. is the first fight. Light heavyweight, 6 rounds of boxing. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Arjun Iseni versus Mario Bedoya Orozco. 6 rounds of boxing, light heavyweights. All right, we're continuing our action now. We present our fighters in our opening pay-per-view attraction. Featherweight, scheduled 8 rounds of boxing. Let's bring them to the stage at this time. First, we have the 2-time world title challenger from Mazatlan, Sonora, Mexico. Please welcome Alberto Metro Guevara. And we invite his opponent to the stage at this time, decorated amateur standout fighting out of Newark, New Jersey. Here is the undefeated, hard-hitting Tsunami, Keith Colon.
Let's go, Keith! Let's go, Keith! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Vamos, Keith!
Featherweight attraction scheduled 8 rounds of boxing. 126 pounds is our weight limit. Let's bring up to the scale first. 28-8 with 13 knockouts. Alberto Metro Guevara. Guevara weighs in at 125.2 pounds, 125.2.
Let's go, Keith.
And his opponent, 8 wins, no losses. All 8 wins coming by way of knockout.
Let's go,
Tsunami.
let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Keith Colon weighs in at 125.4, 125.4.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
As our fighters get dressed before they face off, reminding you our action is brought to you by Juan Orengo's Fresh Productions, along with Extra Vite supplements and vitamins.
Eso es, eso es. Pégatele, pégatele. Let's go,
there
baby.
Are,
let's
ladies
go.
and gentlemen, opens up our pay-per-view. That's on pay-per-com. Keith Colon, Alberto Guevara. A very interesting matchup. 8 rounds in the featherweight division.
Let's go, baby.
And we move along to our next attraction, super lightweights, scheduled 10 rounds of boxing. We invite them to the stage at this time. First, from Hermosillo, Sonora, Mexico, the battle-ready, battle-tested fighter, Pedro Roca Campa. And his opponent to the stage.
Keith, OmarFlow, baby, what's up? I told you I was gonna be here. You good? Feeling good? All right, that's your boy right there, Keith Colon, ladies and gentlemen. He ready to go. Está listo el nene.
All right, let's bring our fighters to the scale at this time. First, with a record of 37-4-1 with 25 knockouts, Pedro Roca Campa. And Campa weighs in at 141 pounds. And his opponent is the former NABO junior welterweight champion.
Let's go, baby.
Recibo, Puerto Rico, Nestor Bravo.
Vamos, Nestor.
Nestor Bravo weighs in at 139.4, 139.4 pounds.
Rompimos. So, Nestor.
Once again, pay-per-view show commences at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Payperview.com.
Igual face to face. Se me escondió, se me escondió. Ahí viene Jake. Ajá, ajá, ajá. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Yes, indeed. Another classic Puerto Rico versus Mexico showdown. Super lightweight 10 rounds of boxing. Nestor Bravo versus Pedro Roca Pampa.
Vamos, eso es. Eso es, eso es.
Don't miss the action, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a great fight. Let's move along to our next attraction. Bantamweight scheduled 10 rounds of boxing. It's the WBO International Bantamweight Championship. We welcome our fighters to the stage at this time. First from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. The battle-ready veteran. Please welcome Victor Chucky Sandoval.
Vamos, JPL.
And his opponent joining us to the stage at this time, two-time Olympian, world title challenger from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, Javier Perrito Cincron. And our fighters are ready to step onto the scale at this time. We have a weight limit of 118 pounds. This, once again, is for the WBO International Bantamweight Championship. To the scale in his 44th professional bout, please welcome Victor Chucky Sandoval. Victor Sandoval weighs in at a ready 116.6 pounds, 116.6. And now his opponent, the current WBO International Bantamweight Champion, Javier Perrito Cincron. And Perrito weighs in at 117.8 pounds, 117.8.
So
And as our fighters get ready to face off, reminding you, payperview.com is where we can see this action. Brought to you by Juan Orengo's Fresh Productions and Extra Supplements and Vitamins. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. They're ready to go. They're shaking hands now, but tomorrow it's going to be another classic matchup. Mexico versus Puerto Rico for the WBO International Bantamweight Championship. And we have another bantamweight showdown in our co-main event of the evening. It is scheduled 10 rounds of boxing. We welcome our fighters to the stage at this time. First from Riverside, California, 16-6-1 with 6 knockouts. Here is Fernando Leoncito Diaz. And his opponent joining us to the stage, the two-time IBF Bantamweight Champion of the World from Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, Emmanuel Manny Rodriguez. All right, here we go. 118-pound weight limits. Bantamweights to the scale. First in his 24th professional bout, please welcome Fernando Leoncito Diaz. Diaz weighs in at 117.6 pounds, 117.6. And his opponent, with a record of 22-3 with 13 knockouts, the former champion of the world, Manny Rodriguez. Manny weighs in at an even 117 pounds, 117.
Dímelo, Ricardo, saludo, papá. Saludo a todo el combo allá abajo. Vamos por encima. Vamos, Manny. Vamos, vamos.
It's our co-main event of the evening. Bantamweight's 10 rounds of boxing brought to you by Guamorengo's Fresh Productions. Sponsored by Extravite Supplements and Vitamins. It is Manny Rodriguez versus Fernando Leoncito Diaz.
Mira quién está aquí. El nene.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to bring up the main event of the evening, a world title main event. 12 rounds for the WBC Super Lightweight Championship of the World. First, we invite the challenger, our visitor joining us from Sheffield, England. He is ranked the #3 contender in the world. Here is the undefeated Dalton Thunder Smith.
Woo!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the defending world champion from Fajardo, Puerto Rico, the two-time world champion and the defending WBC Super Lightweight champion of the world, El Orgullo de Maternillo, Subriel Matias.
Vamos, Subriel!
All right, 12 rounds of boxing, WBC Super Lightweight World Championship, weight limit 140 pounds. First to the scale, the former British and Commonwealth champion, the current WBC Silver and undefeated challenger, Dalton Thunder Smith. Dalton Smith weighs in at 139.6 pounds, 139.6.
Vamos, Subriel!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's his opponent, the defending world champion, the hard-hitting WBC Super Lightweight champion of the world, El Orgullo de Maternillo, Subriel Matias.
Puerto Rico!
Matias weighs in at the weight limit of 140 pounds. 140 pounds with the defending world champion.
¡Ese, ¡Viene, viene! ¡Vamos, ronca, negro! Yo soy boricua, pa' que tú lo sepas. 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 Yo soy boricua, pa' que
and
tú
the
lo
fighters
sepas.
ready to face off for this, the main event of the evening. 12 rounds WBC Super Lightweight Championship of the world. The final time they'll face each other until they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night for the main event. Subriel Matias versus Dalton Thunder Smith. All brought to you by Guamorengo's Fresh Productions and sponsored by Extravite Supplements and Vitamins. We'll get a chance to hear from both of our fighters. Q&A session with boxing broadcaster Corey Erdman, along with the former world champion Raul Marquez.
Eso es. Tía, no más 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 tía. Dile, negro, dile. No más tía, no más tía, no más tía, no más tía.
All right, Dalton, it's been a long wait, a lot of turbulence leading up to this fight. Seems like emotions were getting a little high there during the stare down. What was being said back and forth?
Yeah, not much got said. You know, this is what we want. This is the energy we need.
Yo traduzco.
We've got the best fans in the world, the Brits traveling. Big love to the Puerto Ricans. Tomorrow we've got a fight, so tune in. This is going to be exciting.
Excuse me, guys. Adiós. buscar lo que dice. Negro, si quieres. Pégala ahí, sí. Grábalo ahí. Sí, ya. Dímelo. Morí para mañana que no puede.
La bestia, lo tenemos pendiente.
Sí, sí.
All the great Puerto Rican fighters have had their big main event moment in the big apple. Guys, what's up to growing up? How does it feel to have your main event moment in your
He says that you know, this is a great honor to be here. You know, and great, but you know, he needs to make it fit, and he's going to do his job.
Every time you step in the ring, fans are expecting the potential fight of the year. They're expecting knockouts. What can the Puerto Rican fans expect from that?
En este club es el campeonato, los fanáticos tienen que hacer bien, pero que se espera mantener de su beneficio. No más y.
No mantilla.
Don't miss it. You can join us live or join us on pay-per-view.com. Once again,
What was said between you and Dalton in the stare-off? Sabe que mañana va a tener que. Si él quiere mi equipo, he says that nothing at all. He says, you know, just embracing each other, showing each other the respect. But tomorrow, once they step in that ring, it's time to go. That's where the friendship ends. Any sort of, being friends or anything like that. Subriel, when you looked into his eyes, cuando tú miraste en los ojos de él, what did you see? ¿Qué miraste?
Realmente veo en él, creo que él está ansioso igual que yo. A diferencia que mañana va a sacar lo que les comenté, la niña que hay dentro de él. Yo me tengo que encargar de eso.
He says that, you know, not really. He just sees confidence in him. He says, but tomorrow I will expose the little girl that's inside of him, within him. Subriel, un saludo a la gente de OmarFlowTv.
¿Qué está pasando con OmarFlowTv?
¿Qué pasó, papito? ¿Cómo estás?
Coño, por fin te veo presencial, caramba.
Igual, papá. No te vas a ver porque te limpiaste las manos, pero estamos bien. ¿Cómo te sientes, Subriel? ¿Te sientes bien?
Sí, sí.
¿El peso, todo te sientes bien?
Gracias.
Venga. Sí, ya descansar un poquito para mañana hacer el trabajo. Vamos a darle. Bendiciones, papá.
Estamos aquí, papi, te dije.
Sí, monstruo. Estamos en vivo, mi gente, esto es en vivo, así que Will, Keith, how you feeling, baby?
Oh no, I feel good. I feel good.
How was that weight? Everything good with the weight?
Yeah, everything's good. The weight was good. I'm feeling good. Can't wait for tomorrow. Put on a show and start the show up.
I'm ready to see you, bro. It's gonna be lit tomorrow.
You know, it's gonna be a good time. And make sure y'all tune into the pay-per-view. Or if you're not coming, join in to the pay-per-view. Or enjoy the show here.
Ya lo vieron. Si no van a venir, compren el preview para que vean aquí Colón. Y los que van a venir lleguen tempranito porque tenemos que ver al hombre pelear, que es un duraco. Así que ustedes lo saben. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Take care, man. Ahí tienen, mi gente. Aquí está el pesaje de Subriel Matías. Ahora vamos un ratito con Subriel Matías. Ahora vamos un ratito con Keith Colón. Déjame ver si se me escapa alguien. Por aquí está, déjame ver. Oye, y aquí está con el Broca. ¿Qué pasó? Ellos no entienden la vibra. No entienden. No entienden la maldita vibra. Se me perdió. JL. Bueno, los dos, mi gente, espero que la hayan pasado bien aquí en el pesaje. Mañana nos vemos en la pelea. Recuerden, payperview.com. Los que no puedan estar aquí, payperview.com, no se lo pierdan. Los que puedan arrancar para acá, ticketmaster.com. Eso, Rob. Woo! That's how we do it at OmarFlowTv, baby.
In New York, man. I was the one that beat Ice Show Speed, man. Fastest man in New York. Fastest man in New York.
That was you?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, fastest man in New York.
Holy crap. That's your boy right there, man.
Español, mi nombre es Gibber, Señor Verde.
El más rápido, Mr. Green, right?
Señor Verde.
He a fast motherfucker.
Bro, I see. I didn't know that was you.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
What's your social media?
He wasn't going as quick as
That wasn't even full blast? Holy shit.
Es boricua fuego. I can't help
That's how we do it, baby. That's how we do it.
De arroz y granules de habichuelas. De mofongo, de pollo, bistec. Yeah, todo comida de boricua. Yeah,
Social media, give me social media.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my page, Bullet Train 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the one and only. El humillado mundial. El orgullo de Matanillo, Subriel Matías.
There you go, people. That's all we got right here, OmarFlowTv. Todo el mundo que la va a hacer bien. Y ya saben, nos vemos mañana. Ya mismo volvemos y entramos live, ¿ok? Se me cuidan.
You almost took my damn hand off.